obviously that takes like a bit. It's gonna be kind of like a week worth, so it'll probably be close to like 30-45 minutes long, so it'll be a really long video. I've been trying to post longer, but today's video, oh, also, question, I'll get it out of the way before everybody falls asleep. I have been thinking about a mic and some different tripods, and I'm just wondering what you guys think about that. Do you like the audio quality? Do you want me to buy a mic and do a mix of both, so I can do some videos with a mic and some videos with no mic, just the raw audio off of the phone? Like, I like to do what my fans, that's like so weird to say, like the people that watch my videos, like what you guys, like for example, like if you recommend like a video that you want me to film, like I'll try to get around to film it. You know, if you guys say something about the quality, I'll fix it. Like, I want to do what you guys like, obviously, because like the videos are for you. Yeah. Anyways, also I want to apologize for how basic my videos have been. I haven't really been doing like many role plays or like just more intricate videos that have like props or like things like that, like those types of role plays. And that really is just because I moved to a different country and I'm still getting kind of situated, and it's hard to figure out when to film, it's hard to figure out where to film, and it's hard to figure out what to film, what I have time for, and things like that. So hopefully this is okay. I tried to get 2 videos a week, but for the past 2-3 weeks I think it's been once a week, which I don't like. I don't like posting that little. It like upsets me. But yeah, I've literally rambled beyond belief, so I apologize. But today's video, I'll be answering just some random weird questions. So kind of like a ramble style video. I really like these videos. And I also like when ASMR is not so serious. I feel like sometimes like with role plays and everything, like especially on YouTube, I feel like people think they have to be really like formal, or like people won't like watching you. But I want to answer some stupid, silly questions because to me that's formal and I find it funny. So, and feel free to answer these in the comments or out loud, because I know sometimes I reply to ASMR videos out loud. If that's weird, then so be it. But we're gonna get right into these questions. The first question is, what would you do if you found a dead body in a hotel room? This is like some Criminal Minds stuff. I feel very Spencer Reid right now imagining this. Realistically, I would probably start crying and like run outside of my room screaming is most likely what I would do. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I don't go to hotels enough to like even answer this, but I feel like that would be my reaction to it. Like realistically, yeah, I would just start crying and screaming and running. I don't even think I'd be in the headspace to like call the police. I would just be screaming like, somebody help, help, help. If bald people work in a restaurant, do they still need to wear a hairnet? Okay, like if it's somebody who's like bald, then like no, having no nose would alter like your face. So like it's not even like you can't smell. Your appearance would be completely altered. And like who cares if your fingers smell good? Like it's not like your fingers would smell bad. They just wouldn't smell like anything, which I feel like is already what they smell like. Like most of the times I don't even pick up on a scent from my fingers unless I've just washed my hands, right? And like I don't want no nose on my face. So I feel like I would just be blind but have a really nice smile, because I feel like smiling is like the most awkward part of like learning to be a human being. And like if I'm blind, like there's always resources. Like I can have a cane, like a guide dog. Like there's and I would have a really nice smile. Like people would see it right away. It would be like the first thing they notice. Whereas if you had no nose, they would notice it right away, and they probably wouldn't even notice your like good smelling fingers, because the nose would be so jarring, right? I think so. If you have described something as indescribable, haven't you already described it? Yeah. Because like I feel like whenever somebody is like describing like a place, for example, like they went on vacation and they go like, oh, it was indescribable, I think like, oh my gosh, like okay, so like this was heavenly, like this was God status. Because to me, like indescribable means like, wow, like it's that amazing that like there's no words to even describe it. So you have described it by there being no words, right? I feel like that, right? I don't know. You have described it, because it being indescribable is a descriptive word. That's what you've described it as. It's not describable. Describable. I feel like a parrot. I've said that so many times. This one's really relatable. Why is it called beauty sleep, even though you wake up looking like a hot mess? So that one's a little bit rude. But yeah, it should not be called beauty sleep. If anything, it should be called horrible sleep, because I feel like very rarely do I wake up from sleep and I feel good. Like 10 seconds after I wake up, I'm like, oh, like I feel so good. Like yes, I just slept. But then I'm like, I'm pissed because I'm not sleeping anymore, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm awake. I have things to do. Like now I'm pissed. I have responsibilities while I was sleeping. I could forget about all of that. But now, oh my gosh, that might actually be a good video idea, like a dream study. Always thinking. Maybe I could do like a I don't know, like doing your makeup while you sleep or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. You guys, like sometimes I'm literally like in a store and I'll see something and I'll be like, oh my gosh, like that could be a video idea. Like, especially for role plays and stuff like that. It is so hard to think of video ideas, because like you don't want to copy the same 50,000 things that have been done, because it's like, are people tired of watching that? Will people think I'm copying? Like, what will that come out to? And you're always trying to be unique as well, to bring in like new fans and everything. Because obviously like seeing your channel grow. Okay, I'm ranting. I'm sorry. I told you this was ranting. That last part might cut off awkwardly. I think there was a loud noise. What has been the most embarrassing thing you've ever worn? Oh my goodness. I know the answer to this. God. I used to really like Justin Bieber and fedoras. Oh Lord. I would still experience life alone, you know what I mean? And like, if I was ever like, I can't do this, then I would just deal with that. But like, I don't know. I feel like that's a really deep question, actually, because it really is individual, because there's some people who really can't be alone at all, and other people who prefer it, and I'm one of those people. I really do prefer being alone. So I don't know. That's actually kind of interesting. If you're still awake at this point in the video, then comment down below your answer to this question, because I'd actually be really interested to know. To any of these questions, actually, like if one of them really stuck out to you, or just answer all of them. Just talk to me in the comments. I love getting comments. Every single time I get like a little notification that so-and-so commented on your video, I'm like, oh my gosh, let me go check, let me go reply. I'm so excited. I swear to God, it's like I'm being asked for like an autograph. Like, I feel so cool, and like, so I can't, like, you felt compelled to comment on my video. Oh, like, that's insane. Anyways, how many pennies do you think would fit into this room? I know you can't see like the full room, but this is like a really big living room, dining room. So like, oh gosh, like, I'm gonna say that it would be the room empty. I feel like I should have searched up a picture. Let's search up a picture of what? I'm gonna search up what 1 million pennies look like. Okay. Honestly, it would literally, I think it would have to be close to like 450 million pennies. That's my answer. There's no way of knowing this for real, so I don't have any way of doing the math for it. I'm sure there is some way I could do the math for it. I am way too lazy. It will not happen. But that's my guess. Okay, we went scientific with it. I searched up a picture. Should a man, I didn't look at these before. I'm so sorry. Should a man about to be executed in the electric chair be saved if he had a heart attack? No. If the heart attack killed him, then that's whatever. If he survived, then I don't know. Maybe, I feel like they would probably wait for him to get better and then do it again. I don't think you almost dying. If anything, that's a sign that you need to die quicker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, your body was like, no, like, take this guy out faster. Like, I can't wait for this electric chair. Like, I'm going to induce a heart attack. Like, that's how bad this guy needs to go. Like, it's not good news. That's what I feel like it's telling you. So, no, I think he should be executed right after the heart attack, because that's a sign. Yeah, that's what I think. I feel like that's karma. That's some sort of like sign, some manifestation of your evilness, that your body was like, no, I can't even deal with this anymore. Like, take this guy out immediately. You guys took too long. That's what I think. Do you think if anything is possible, it's still possible for anything to be impossible? Do you think if anything is possible, it's still possible for anything to be impossible? I think realistically there are things that are impossible. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's, I don't know. Like, I don't know, because I was thinking like in terms of like scientific discoveries, but also like, what if the future is just really advanced? Like, I can't say for sure. So you know what? I'm gonna say that nothing's impossible. I'm gonna say that nothing is impossible. I think eventually we will know everything, and we will just be out of things to know. Like, we just have discovered everything. always worry because my demographic is like actually a lot of older people, so it's a lot of people in their late 20s, early 30s, even their like 40s and 50s. And I worry if like my humor is not their cup of tea. I don't want to scare you guys away. Maybe I'll start making jokes about like VHS tapes and that 90s show, Degrassi. I don't know, things before my time. I'm 19, so I'm worried sometimes that since my demographic is older, that you guys might not like certain things, but I don't know. You guys could also be lying about your age. I see you. I've done it too. Is it possible to hear someone's iPod while they're running at maximum speed? How fast is this person? If we're talking like Usain Bolt, I think maybe if he had it really loud in his ear, like some death metal, like really loud, I think we would be able to hear it. But if it was just some like Drake or something in his ear and he was running really fast, then no, like I don't think we would be able to hear it. No, I don't think we would, because the body would make noise moving too, right? Like when you move really fast, you can hear like the wind and like the heavy breathing. So I feel like there would just be too much noises, like overpowering the noise of the music. The music. Have you ever attempted to swallow toothpaste? Yes. Okay, so I don't know if any of you watched that video from the NASA spaceship. It's years old, but it's like an astronaut showing like inside the spaceship and like their daily things, like the food, the beds, and he goes on to show how they brush their teeth, and he talks about how astronauts either will spit out the toothpaste into a paper towel and throw it out, or they will swallow the toothpaste. And I was like, oh my gosh, like would I be able to be an astronaut? Like, can I swallow toothpaste? So I tried swallowing toothpaste, and I literally can't brush my teeth without gagging. Like, I don't like the taste of toothpaste. So I always say, like, in the future they should come up with a way so we don't have to brush our teeth anymore, because this taste of toothpaste is literally horrendous. And yes, I've tried the flavored toothpaste and it is worse. Somehow it's worse. But yeah. Oh, also in talks of swallowing things, I learned how to swallow pills recently. Not recently, like 4 months ago. And that, I swear to God, has been like the biggest achievement of my whole life. When I graduate, I want it on my certificate, my diploma, learned how to swallow pills, because I literally thought I was gonna be an old lady having to ask for the liquid form because I can't swallow a pill still. It was really bad. Guys, ASMR swallowing pill tutorial is coming next. What music would you choose to play every time you walk into a room, not a move? You know what? I want it to be like a loud bang, like a loud bang. So not even music, just a loud bang, and then I enter the room. That's what I want. Do fish have a thirst for water? You know what, I found out that there's certain fish that, like always miss something, even if you are super, super smart. Even in class, there are certain students that I notice, like, they'll do something, I'll be like, wow, like, I would have never thought about that. And even though I'm an amazing student, I do all my work really well, there are still things I don't pick up on. I can't pick up on every little thing. So I don't think that, I don't know, I think there is a limit to how intelligent a single person can be, because the reality is that you can only know so much and remember so much, unless that's all you dedicate your life to. And realistically, I wouldn't want anybody to be that intelligent, because that just sounds insufferable for them, and that's just not a nice feeling. So I think there is a limit. Why is sandwich meat round and bread is square? Okay, I never thought about this. Oh my gosh. I don't eat sandwich meat. That is disgusting. I'm too bougie. But I never thought about that. That is really stupid. I feel like I've seen some brands that have square versions of the lunch meat, but I feel like the round is what you depict more in like shows and TV and things like that. So I don't know. I'm wondering what the thought behind that was. I'm wondering if somehow a circular meat shape is more appealing to consumers. I'm sure there's some sort of like financial marketing reason behind it, but now that I just thought about it, that is stupid. Thank you very much. Who's the 5th person on your missed calls? Probably my mom, something like that. I always ignore her calls because a 5-minute phone call with her ends up lasting an hour somehow, and I don't get anything done. So probably my mom. I'm gonna be honest. If man developed from monkeys, why do we stop monkeys? I am sure. I know that there's some like huge scientific reason behind this, but I'm pretty sure that like the simple explanation is that simply not everything evolves. So there can be evolution and that thing still exists, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know if that made sense, but it made sense to me. Because you develop as like your environment, right? So for example, which super cool fact, there's a group of people and they live on the shore of a beach and they live most of their lives in water. So they hunt in the water, they gather in the water, they used to sleep, and like they're constantly in the water. So their newer generations are actually growing with webbed fingers and toes and elongated spines. So that, why would I have that when I've never lived in I don't live like that. So of course I haven't evolved that way, but they have. So I feel like that's probably, I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not a scientist. Don't kill me. I'm not good at science. I barely make the courses. So last question. Oh no. There's so many more. Okay. Oh my goodness. Which would be the nicest if animals could only talk? Bumblebees. Is that an animal? Is that an insect? Okay, fine. That's, you know what? Horses. I feel like horses are mature. I feel like they're drama free. They just want to eat and run, and you know what? They're ambitious. I think they would be really nice. If you punch yourself in the face and it hurts, are you weak or strong? Don't punch yourself in the face, please. My first disclaimer. I am not promoting punching yourself in the face. I don't know. I feel like you're strong. Because that means that like your punch was so hard that even though you're so strong, you still felt it. Like you were so strong. What's your most hated mode of transportation? Oh my gosh. The train. The subway station in Toronto specifically. I have beef against you. And also the streetcar. No, the streetcar. I got robbed on the streetcar. Absolutely, the streetcar is my least favorite mode of transportation. witnessed many horrific things on the streetcar. So the streetcar, absolutely, if I became president of Canada tomorrow, I would ban all streetcars. Okay, God. If there's an ambulance on its way to save someone and it knocks someone down, would it stop to help them? No, because no. I feel like they would just call it in, right? You guys, sorry, I think there's like a duck in the back or something. I don't know what that, there's some animal outside making noise. But I feel like no, because unless it's like a priority thing, because I know that hospitals do like priority. So like, if the person, like imagine that, the person that called 911, like all that happened was like they sprained their ankle or they broke their leg or something. But the person that got hit by the ambulance is like bleeding out, dying on the ground. Then I feel like they would stop for that. But if the person just got knocked over to the side, I'm assuming they would just call it in right away and keep driving so that another ambulance pulls up to them. Because it's not fair to the other person who called 911. Like, what if they're seriously injured and they're waiting? If I was them, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, so you guys can't drive, and now I'm dying because of it. It's not fair. If you had the chance to invent a country, what would you name it? Camila Fan Club. I've thought about this deeply. Camila Fan Club, because they would all be my fans, and it would not be a democracy because you're my fan or you leave the country. You only get citizenship in my country if you are a number one fan of me. And you would all have to listen to my ASMR videos on the daily repeat. And you know, like Times Square, like New York, we would have that in my country, but it would just be my ASMR videos playing on large screens 24/7. That's not bad. But if anything, that's heaven. Have you ever taken something out of your possession and failed to return it? Huh. I don't know, probably so many things. I don't even know. Yes, I can't pinpoint something, but probably like a bajillion things. I'm very forgetful. I'll put something down and then I'll forget to do it. Like, I'll forget to pick it back up to go do something, or I don't know, very forgetful. It's not. I should probably work on that. Okay. Last question. And this one is a doozy. How would you be able to solve problems if you were from Mars? If I was from Mars, first of all, I would be so annoying because I would never shut up about it. I would be like those Italians that never stop talking about how they're Italian. That would be me. But I'm from Mars, and I would never shut up about it. I feel like if I was from Mars, I would solve problems like really quickly. I'd be like, you know what, like, you humans